There are 100 sheds on this farm and I will be designing all of them. Okay, that got a bit Mr. Beast-like. Shed designs are something I enjoy doing a lot in Stardew Valley, so I thought of challenging my brain to come up with 100 different shed ideas. Also, these shed ideas will be only for fun. I'm not gonna maximize profits or something, it's just for fun. Hi, my name is Crystal and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Let's kick off with something related to Stardew itself. How about a second greenhouse in addition to the one you get on your farm? For this, use a sky blue wallpaper which will represent glass. Throw in lots of garden pots, add 9 windows to the walls. Plant the crops you want to have in your greenhouse. My personal recommendations are star fruits and strawberries. To finish it off, add seeding and some decorative items and your greenhouse is complete. I'm a student myself right now and I said to myself, why not make a classroom? So here is one. You will need 8 end tables to make the desks for students. Add chairs and the teacher's desk. Also don't forget about the TV. If you know, you know. For the whiteboard, I used this painting which sorta looks like a board. Add some stuff on student desks which will be anything random, maybe toys, maybe stationery, whatever. Finish it off by adding some bookcases at the back and also the apple. When you complete the community center, the Junimos go back to their home, right? Have you ever wondered where they go? Well, this is the place, the lost forest of Junimos. First add some grass and fences at the sides, throw in some big trees, 2 luau tables, some house plants, and top it off with stone and wood pathways. Add the Junimo plush and small Junimos to finish it off. It looks a lot better at night, so I would say this is a night exclusive design. Have you ever had the urge to buy something at 1 AM but all the shops are closed? Well, I've got you covered. This is your very own personal supermarket. You can buy anything from here for free because obviously you're the one who made it. You will need a lot of winter end tables for this design. Well, 45 to be precise. Add in a dairy section, a bakery section, some utility shelves, and of course the cashier. This design is a perfect one for multiplayer because, quick story time, me and my friends used to play this minigame where you had to collect gold ore in the mines in a given amount of time. Then we used the gold ore as money to buy these items. Each item had a specific price tag. For example, the egg costs around 5 gold ore. Then we used to sell the bought items and the person who earned the most gold by selling the bought items won. It was a fun little made-up game. You should try it with your friends too. Have you ever felt like praying to Yoba but it's a Wednesday and goddammit PR is closed? It's okay. You can make your very own Yoba shrine. Use dark red flooring and yellow wallpaper. Add 8 end tables on both sides and 6 end tables in the middle. Throw in a lot of gold stuff because you want it to be extremely golden. Complete it by placing some signs of vessels and the golden mask in the middle. And that's altar of Yoba completed. Are you a fan of book reading? Then this one is for y'all book lovers. In this design, I mixed birch and mahogany furniture along with some green to overall give the library a tree theme. I just love how this one turned out. Are you looking for some coffee after a hectic day at the mines? Well, then this is the shed you're looking for. I went with a rather dark and reddish vibe for this coffee house. Down here is the coffee making section. This is the cashier and finally tons of sitting area. Okay, time for something a bit dark. How about a graveyard? You will need tons of headstones for the graves and you can easily buy these from the Spirit's Eve stall. The iron fences add a lot of detail, so they are an absolute must for this design. I used end tables to make a bigger grave in the center. Also, by adding torches behind the signs of vessels, it looks like the signs are lit, which is a nice detail. Top it off with this, which looks like a full moon. I forgot what it's called. And that's it, a cemetery. It looks a lot fitting at night, so it's definitely a night exclusive design. Do you feel like having some beer at 8 AM in the morning but unfortunately Gus is closed? Well, I know what you need, your very own pub. I went with a stone wallpaper and dark wood flooring which go pretty well together. You will need 14 end tables to make the bar space. Add some stools, tables, couches, make a little structure with preserve jars which looks like a bunch of barrels. Finally add in some beverages and your pub is complete. Okay, so I went on Reddit and a fellow commented this amazing idea. So I made it. Use a violet colored wallpaper and a wooden floor. Add in some rustic plank floors to make 3 separate alleys. You can use floor dividers in between, but these are totally optional. 12 vases represent the pins and of course the coconuts themselves. Huge shout out to this guy for the idea of coconut bowling alley. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I used sparkly wallpaper and flooring for this one. Then I threw in a crap ton of end tables in an abstract pattern. Next I added my favorite gemstones, minerals, artifacts, color-wise on these end tables. Getting a prismatic shard or a treasure chest from these is pretty rare, so I surrounded it with fences. You also get huge amounts of stone from these, so I added a lot of stone. Just being realistic, okay? And that's the inside of an Omni geode for ya. Okay, now, I don't think this one needs an explanation. It's pretty straightforward, a stand-up comedy club. Use the classic brick wallpaper, add some chairs, people, lighting, and of course the mic, aka a lightning rod. That's the closest thing I could find for a microphone, so don't make fun of me. Alright, time for a dad joke. This one is all about the aesthetics, okay? It looks amazing, so I would recommend you to try this one out. Use weathered flooring to create a design on the floor. Throw in some tables and bamboo mats. Lastly, add a lot of eatables and we are done. Have you ever wondered what happens to heinous criminals who are given death sentence in Stardew Valley? Obviously you haven't. Me neither, okay? Me neither. Stardew is a pretty brightish game. Let's not change that. Anyways, if you ever get a thought like this, tell your brain that this is a place, okay? A place where people are sentenced to death and are imprisoned for life. And the judge is, of course, Shiny Mirrored Lewis. This one is also a night exclusive design, so if you want to make something dark in Stardew Valley, you should try this one. Are you tired of donating to Gunther and Professor Snail? Instead of donating stuff to these fools, you can keep them in your very own museum. You will need tons of tables for this. Also try to make separate sections for specific stuff. For example, here we have the legendary fish, fossils, valuable gemstones, statues, ancient fruits, gold stuff. You get the idea, right? Okay, this one is also suggested by the comment section. This fellow made a chicken altar in his farm which was quite hilarious to me, so I recreated his idea. Okay, so the story behind this altar is that there is a hidden room in the coop on your farm, and inside this room the chickens do rituals so their eggs can hatch. Basically what I'm trying to say is that your chickens are cult people. Wake up. Okay, I'm just kidding. Or am I? One thing you can do in Stardew Valley is swimming. Have you ever thought about how the ocean looks like from the inside? Well, this is how. Here I made an underwater scenario. You will need this fishy wallpaper and blue flooring. Add some fish tanks with your favorite fish. Some seasonal plants to represent coral and the aquatic plants. Grass represents algae. And finally some end tables with fish on top. Yarr. Here I made a pirate ship. This is the control center, this is all the equipment. Down here we have all the treasures and valuables, the pirate urchins, a discussion table, and lastly the map collection. Overall, it's a pretty amazing design. You guys should definitely try, mateys. Do you stink in Stardew Valley and you haven't washed your clothes for decades? That's okay. Here is a laundromat for ya. Okay, apart from all the nonsense, this design is functional as well. You can put crystallariums here as they look a lot like washing machines to me. Also add these specific fish tanks because they look a lot like slightly bigger washing machines. Plus the fish inside look like clothes. Add some green oxygen producers and you will have your very own laundromat. Now wash those dirty clothes, okay? You stink. Okay, this one is pretty self-explanatory. It's a place to store all the stuff you collect throughout your journey in Stardew Valley. I went with the jungle theme for this shed. You can add signs behind chests and then color the chest according to the color of the item on the sign. This will add a lot of detail to your storage system. Are you broke in Stardew Valley and you feel like watching a movie? Don't worry, you can make your very own movie theater. Just add a large TV with some chairs, decorate it, and you're good to go. What? You don't know what to watch? Psst, is that even a question? Go watch my videos, come on, don't ever ask that again, okay? Okay, so this one is inspired by Sam's 14 Heart event, where he goes to Zuzu City to perform a concert. It's a pretty decent heart event, so I made it inside a shed. All you need for this one are some people, a stage with instruments, a dumpster because you know it's a city, and of course the main road. Also, don't forget about my boy Sam. Are you tired of drinking coffee all the time? That's okay. It's time for some meat. I used the yellow wallpaper and grass flooring, throw in some beehives, kegs, garden pots with flowers, and of course some meat to display. Also, one thing you should know is that these do not produce honey indoors, okay? I just added them for aesthetics, okay? This design is a pretty cozy one, to be honest. Okay, this one is also a recommendation from Reddit. This person was looking for a semi-functional coffee shop, so here's what I could come up with. We have the counter, some garden pots where we grow fresh coffee and tea. We have machines and dispensers to make different types of beverages. At the bottom we have this keg and hopper assembly where we can brew stuff automatically. Top it off with some customers and it's complete. Okay, for the last shed of this video, I present y'all Mario and Luigi, the pixel art. What better way to end the video with this amazing shed? This one has no purpose and I absolutely love it. Okay, this is it you guys. 25 sheds are down, which means 75 more to go. Leave your ideas in the comments. I will try my best to pick your comment and make your design. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.